Xadu, imprisoned in the Phantom Zone, seethes with rage at his inability to exact revenge on Superman. Yet, he has one last avenue to unleash chaos. With a sinister thought, he sows the seeds of murder in the minds of the world's most dangerous individuals, psychopaths and assassins alike. Their collective obsession to kill Clark Kent. Meanwhile, Clark Kent is working undercover in the Bahamas, investigating a potential outbreak of the Doomsday Virus. His worst fears are confirmed when a foreboding black cloud begins to drift toward them. Batman, who has been monitoring military experiments with the virus residue, warns Clark that this is a job Superman can't handle. Ignoring Batman's caution, Superman decides to use his new solar flare ability to obliterate the cloud, despite knowing the toll it will take. The flare destroys the infectious cloud, but leaves Superman powerless for a day, and disrupts his communication link with Batman. As Clark tracks the virus's origin, he encounters a group of civilians looting medical supplies. Sensing danger, he is caught off guard when a man-bat attacks him. Despite his vulnerability, Clark is struck by a small projectile. Just as things look grim, a brave woman, Janice, intervenes, defending Clark. Though grateful, Clark fears for Janice's safety. Batman arrives, helping them and assessing the situation. He decides to distract the man-bat and disappears into a manhole, leading to a tense situation where Bane's forces begin to encircle them. Knowing they face skilled adversaries, Batman tells them to arm themselves with whatever they can find inside. Clark tries to follow, but the group, mistrusting his intentions, restrains him to keep him from interfering. Suddenly, the building begins to shake. Clark feels an unfamiliar sensation: fear. Killer Croc barrels toward him, and in a desperate move, Clark frees himself and causes part of the building to collapse inward on Killer Croc and Batman. Bane, watching from outside, taunts Clark, noting how his hiding place has shrunk. Clark apologizes to Janice, who had saved him earlier. She hushes him as the man-bats break through the door. They've prepared for this, using improvised tools to fend off the creatures. Cornered again, Clark and the survivors create a distraction to incapacitate the man-bats. Cheshire, however, is unaffected. She closes in, but Clark, resourceful even without his powers, manages to disarm her. During the chaos, Robbie, one of the group, sneaks outside to surrender to Bane, hoping to negotiate for the others' safety. Bane, however, has no interest in cooperation. He coldly dismisses Robbie's attempts to bargain. Witnessing Robbie's fate, Clark urges the others to flee. Batman reemerges, guiding a disoriented Killer Croc away from the building. Croc, unable to see properly, stumbles into Bane, causing a diversion with them falling off a cliff. Batman manages to take Cheshire and the man-bats out of the area, leaving Clark to help the civilians escape. In the aftermath, as thanks to Janice for saving him, Clark offers to do anything for her. Her response is a stabbing wound to his gut. As Clark falls, Xadu has finally learned Superman's greatest weakness. He believes in humanity. He influenced Janice's actions, but her fear was real, and it lives in every human. Next time, he won't even have to push. Humanity's fear will do the work for him.